guys, welcome back. So today I filmed my second tutorial with the new Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. I love how this one came out. This one is completely different from the last one. In this one I used that like mustardy brown kind of shade. I love how it came out. It is very me. It's very bronzy and very browny and I love it. So if you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright, starting off with absolutely nothing on my face. I'm going in with my Too Faced Hangover RX primer and rubbing that all over my skin just with my fingers. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Full Coverage Foundation. I love this foundation. It does oxidize a little bit on my skin. It goes to my skin, as you can see, matching what looks to be my face. But then it will kind of start to match my neck color. Then taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealers, I'm just taking two shades. One that's closer to my skin tone and then one that is a little bit lighter, just so that I can give a little bit of highlight, and I'm just going to be blending this in to my skin with one of my Sigma brushes. And this brush is the F79 Concealer Blend Kabuki brush. I love this brush. It gives such a flawless finish for the under eyes. Then taking my Trateiest Contour Palette, I'm just taking that light shade and using my F35 Tapered Blending Brush from Sigma just to set everywhere that I had put the concealer so it does not crease throughout the day. Then taking the Too Faced Sunny Bunny Bronzer and using my F10 powder blush brush from Sigma, just blending this all over the areas that I like to be bronzed, so underneath kind of my cheekbones, around my hairline, underneath my jaw, and just making myself look nice and bronzed. Then just picking up my Sigma F50 Duo Fiber brush just to make sure that everything is nice and blended into my skin. I don't want to have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to be picking up my Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 4. I like to use this one for my tail, and then I will use one of the lighter colors for the front part of my brow. Then going in with the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, I wanted to do another look with this palette. This one's going to be totally different from my last one. I'm starting off the same way by taking that light brown shade and just blending it into my crease and my upper crease as a transition shade. You don't want to go too heavy-handed with it though. This is my Sigma E40 brush. Did I already say that? And then taking this kind of mustardy shade on my Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm obsessed with this color. I love like pukey kind of brown baby puke shades. Ugh, I just think they are so gorgeous on the eyes. I'm putting this all over my lid and then also slowly blending it into the crease, and then using my Sigma E40 blending brush to make sure everything is nice and blended. And I did want to make the look a little bit more deep, so I'm taking that gray color in the palette on the same E25 blending brush, and I'm just very slightly putting it into that little outer V area and just a little bit into the crease. I wanted to make it just a little bit deeper, but I didn't want to use the black and kind of ruin it and make it more cool, so I'm just putting a very little bit on the outer corner and in the outer crease. Then taking the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to be putting it right on the center of my eyelid, and I'm going to be bringing it all the way up into the crease just to give it a little bit more dimension. I didn't think it had enough. And then just taking my Sigma E25 blending brush just to make sure the edges were nice and blended. I just love the way that light color in the center of the lid made it all look. Then taking that mustardy shade on my Sigma E25 blending brush underneath my lower lash line. I don't know what I'm doing with my eyes here, like I just don't get it. And just making sure that my lower lash line is nice and smoked out. Then taking that same light color from the palette, and I'm just putting it into my inner corners as a brow bone highlight, and I am going to put it on my brow bone too. I just said brow bone highlight, but I'm putting it on my inner corners and on my brow bone. And then I'm going to be taking my Ciate mascara. I love this mascara. This is the Wonderland mascara, and giving myself a couple of coats because I am going to go in with false lashes. And I actually realized that I forgot to put on my eyeliner. I usually always do it before I put on my mascara, but I forgot, so I am going to go back in with it. This is the Trateiest Tarte Gold eyeliner. This is the one from the holiday collection, and I just absolutely love it. They're the small little ones, but they are like the perfect size, and I love the way this eyeliner came out with this look. And then taking my Blinking Beaute lashes in the style number 3. These have been my all-time favorite recently. They're just so wispy and I love them, and they're so easy to apply. You can see here that you literally just put them on, like make sure that they're touching your skin, and like boom, they're on. Then taking my Nars Luster Blush and my Sigma, which brush is this? I think it's the blush brush. I don't know which number it is. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure I leave it down below. And then taking my GLAM Glow Lip Plumper and then my Makeup Forever N21 lip liner. You guys all know this has been my favorite recently. And I'm just lining my lips, making sure they look nice and plump, and overlining them just a little bit, and then taking my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Bear With Me. I just love the way these two look together. And then I'm going to be taking my highlighter. This is my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Highlight in number 2. This highlighter is so good. You need it in your life.